I see you. What's going on, dudes? Well, I pretty much put this division to bed with a W here, so I can't promise you anything.
Coach, thank you very much. It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. They do it big here in Houston, and a second ago it was a Texas-sized welcome for their hometown guys. They're fired up and ready to go as they get set to match up with the Indianapolis
played well though, dude.
Colts. Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14
You're getting better all the time.
is underway.
That's what it's all about.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
I am not. I see your potential bubble screen action going on over there.
The former Indiana Hoosier here, Tevin Coleman. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. The tackle that time by Zach Cunningham.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. To throw on 2nd down is Locke. He's run, caught left side. And
bring it back.
He's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
I'll make the tackle. Thank you.
Across the 20 to the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 7 on the ground, but they'll be faced with 3rd and long. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. Now the rookie from NC State. This is now.
Are you serious?
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
Can't allow that to happen.
Resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
play fake here on first down. Sliding. Now a hit and lost the
Let's go.
football. It's out. But I believe the Colts were able to fall on this when they were. And so possession will remain with Indy.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute.
He needs to not be at the moment.
Offense are usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile. Luck now to throw. It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
And on 3rd and 15, we see the dime look, 6 DBs on the field.
Playing pass all the way.
Do a little wide 9 here. Makes an aggressive pass rusher on 3rd and 15.
Out of the gun, Luck. Going underneath, it's Cole.
What's this?
And he'll be stopped up at the line of scrimmage with a flag down.
We'll decline that, obviously.
So they decline it as that will bring up 4th.
And I know that yardage and field position are keys to any game played, but you got to consider downs when you're talking about penalties, and they wisely did not take that one and made it 4th down.
And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
Put on Declan. Did you really? I'm sure that was fun.
Watson on first down.
Are you freaking kidding me?
It's a safety. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here. A safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
I don't care.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Luck and the Colts come up now 1st and 10 right at the 30. From the gun, here's Luck.
Thank you.
Coverage and it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Well, this win is definitely going to be a factor as this game goes along. He's throwing straight into it here in the first quarter, and the ball fluttered on him a little bit. He'll definitely have to file that one away and make a mental note of it.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a first down throw, Watson. And he'll be blocked.
That's what kind of game this is going to be.
Jabal Sheard in there to get him, and that's sack number 18 for him on the year. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Watson now to throw.
Come on now.
And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to
Guy
do these last couple of plays.
with just play calling that makes zero sense for his personnel getting away with it at the moment.
But it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Watson. He's going to float this one deep right side. And almost picked off.
With a shot. Give it a try.
Now it's 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
They begin the drive with Hines. Dances by him.
You gotta be kidding me. I knew that was where the run was going to.
A big play there for Indy. Give him 55 yards on the ground. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Luck on 1st down. To the right side to Eric Ebron.
Thank you, hard flat.
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On 2nd down, here's Love. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Grant. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a 1st down.
All right, come on, hold.
And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful you're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
A gain of 6 there on 1st.
How about the timing on that one? Boy, they were in sync, weren't they? 3-step drop, balls out of his hands, right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Coleman. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
Okay, no score on that play, but this guy's been a touchdown machine all year long. You know they trust him with the football.
They go play action here on 1st down. This
Badly aligned. Oh well.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
I see the game is going to be a little bit hard for me at the beginning. Just got to weather this and concentrate.
Touchdown on the year. And the Colts are able to grow their lead. Vinatieri out there to kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. And now out comes Houston. This is their 3rd drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a 1st down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a 1st down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
On 1st and 10, Watson. Over the middle, that's caught by QT. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. A good pickup.
This guy just zero blitzes like a lunatic.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
with a hideous secondary.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now a first carry for Deontay Foreman, who was lost to the Achilles injury last year. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Reset. Right back to him on 1st down. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Yeah, that's Sean Lee's bugaboo now, isn't it?
Here's Watson now on 2nd down. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. First catch of the game for Hopkins. It's a 1st down. Couple of 1st downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. On 1st down, Watson. He sets to fire deep. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed.
Let's go.
Houston. DeAndre Hopkins, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Texans have cut it to within a score.
Nope, you're not.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead is down to 2. So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Colts offense now as they make their way onto the field. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action. Now's the time to take a shot.
Let's go.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air,
Make sure my thing's on balance.
And 2 of them are bad. He would have kissed it on the ground.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Here's Luck now on 2nd down. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Not a bad way to go.
Pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
With the risk.
Jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
And they still need 6 yards here on 3rd down after the penalty. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Want to tackle him, please?
The 1st down yardage to the 35. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. Back with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Colts in possession of the football to begin quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd and 4 to start things out.
I don't mind that.
To midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
Run where I want you to run.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
From the 50, it's long.
Let's go.
Trying to get it to Ebron, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
And able to use his blockers to get this over the 40. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards.
These sliders allow for some weird things, Mr. Huff. Zero blitz.
To throw on 2nd is Watson.
Max, protect that bad boy.
What a diving catch there. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the 1st half. It's a 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Watson hands this to Foreman.
Wow.
And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited.
No, he doesn't. He really doesn't.
Half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
On 2nd down, here's Watson. Caught left side, Hopkins. And he's taken down inside the 30. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen.
Zero blitz.
That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Play clock down to 3, and we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. A carry for Foreman. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
I feel bad for Luck. I really do. He deserves so much better than this.
Watson looking to throw on second down.
I should have thrown it outside pass lead.
Pushing back to the 34.
That's 3 sacks now, and that's not much of a surprise to me, nor should it be to you. This team, they lead the league in sacks.
Yeah, they do. This is something that we are starting to witness time and time again. Gonna need something special here on third.
You're welcome.
After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? Maybe a free play for Watson. And he finds his
Certainly is.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. So, of course, they declined that there. They knew they had the free.
You know what? I was just saying the other day, you know, I should consider doing this for a living, or at least on the side.
You saw me reach for the check, so you ordered dessert on top of it, right? You say you had the free play.
Yeah.
Right? Already had what you needed. Go ahead and get a little more on top. I like it.
So, forget the 3 and out. The penalty makes this 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Watson throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now it's Watson.
Let's go. Let's go.
Hopkins for the Texans touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Texans are in for 6. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and the lead is up to 5. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
Back to throw. Love.
Got it. Oh, my Lord.
Incomplete.
Well, man's getting a little loose with the football there, right? Interception before, almost happened in the air. He's got to start taking better care of it.
Yeah, really should have been
We'll go
back-to-back drives.
cover 4, drop show 2 here.
He's lucky there.
I always use autoflip. I've used autoflip from day 1.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. They'll run it now.
No, not going to get it.
They'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line.
Tried to get cute.
Yards that time, and now it's 4th down. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Texans now. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
And they'll get him down here at the 23. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
I love auto flip. I think it does a good job more than it does a bad one.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. It's complete to Fuller. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
So obviously more yards on the pass completion than they would have gained with the penalty. They did the math. They did it well, and it works for them.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Here's Watson. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. A fresh set of downs.
2-man route I ran there. Again, max protect.
Difficulty, but maybe you should. He's done absolutely everything in this game today, including laying out for that one.
Now Foreman.
That's coming back.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
I really wish I could run slip screen, but we know the deal with that. If he's zero blitzing again, is it a touchdown?
To the air yet again, Watson. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Back 22! Back 22!
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. And he's good.
Well, my left tackle is just not going to block today. That's what it comes down to.
Sacks on 1st and 2nd downs are going to lead to a 3rd and long.
Well, the halfback gets caught up in traffic from time to time.
2 minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to Houston after this timeout. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards.
More times than it's worth running it.
Back 22! Back 22!
Here's Watson. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. And now here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. The crowd maybe losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach Can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put you
Oh, Clowney. Oh, my gosh.
That one nearly picked. Second down. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Second and 10, luck again. And that one was
Come on, Honey Badger.
picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. That brings up 3rd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
This is Coleman.
Short.
But then quickly brought down, but a nice little gain. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down.
This offense really put themselves in a tough spot on 1st and 2nd down, needing long yardage to try and pick up a 1st down, and they ended up getting a great run. Explosive, picked up nice yardage. You don't expect to be in this situation on 4th down, but guess what? It all started with what happened on 1st and 2nd down.
You know what? I'm going to take a timeout.
And now the Texans
I'm going to make them have to play defense again.
As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he's on to punt for Indianapolis. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech
I remember that year.
is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and give these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. Watson on 1st down. He's got Fuller. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
Now a 1st down throw, Watson.
That was the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life. Y'all see that?
Inside the 30. A gain of 32 that time.
Richmond.
On 1st down, it's Watson.
Wow.
Couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Well, Will Fuller just glitched out on the sideline for a couple seconds before resuming his route.
2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
Black 22. Black 22.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Griffin's got it. Middle of the field. So offside's the call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. This from 36 yards out.
Please don't shank.
Fairbairn able to put this
Barely.
one through. And that'll push the lead up to 8. Well, maybe a little bit of an anxious moment there as that ball
Try
got
squib
closer
kick.
and closer, but it does curl in.
Yeah, actually did a little bit of a slow dance there with the left upright, didn't it? But had just enough space, as you said, for it to curl in.
Nah.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. So we've come upon halftime here
Touch
in
pass is
Houston,
tricky.
and it's the home team, the Texans, leading this one. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away,
Touch pass
Coach.
either works or it screws you, I find.
And they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the third quarter. This will be taken in at the 1. The Texans offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain
What
way
in
the
God's
first
name
half,
is this?
and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Jonathan Hankins in on the stop.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. To throw on second down. Watson firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down.
Tell me more, Mr. Kelly.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Here's Watson to throw on second down. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Fuller. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 15 yards. The Texans pick up the first down.
This is a good place in the field for a shot play. See what he's in. Gonna block Griffin.
Now a play fake here on first down.
Get rid of it. Nothing was there.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
Back 22! Back 22!
Faking the give. Now Watson staying on his feet.
Damn it.
In the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? Out of the gun, Watson. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. John Simon.
Had to dig. My line does not want to pass protect me today.
Shane Leckler now, as he's on to punt for Houston. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Here's the Colts now as they get ready for their first possession.
I mean, my line is bad. We all know that Texans' line is terrible. It's just a day where that's showing.
And this is probably how it was drawn up at the half. I think we can go inside the locker room, all right? And I think we would see up on the grease boards, stop them defensively, get the ball back for the offense, and let's go downfield and score. Seems simple, right? The last part, we have to find out that's going to happen. But the first part worked to perfection. Did exactly what they wanted, and now their offense has to pay it off.
See if they can get the latter 50%. The completion good for 3, and it's
good job, quarter flat.
Never make the mistake.
Really good job.
Slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
What in the name of...
They'll fake it. Now Locke. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Christian Covington. In there to
that was quite the weird alignment.
A loss of about 8. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. Steps away to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on 2nd down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works. He certainly did.
Yeah, he did everything he could there, trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough. And take it right on the 30.
All right, short passing game. Come on. Short passing game, run the football.
Give him 15, and the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Now the Texans offense, they head back out to do battle here. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put
he shows this, then you just have to take it.
And maybe take command of this game yourself.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down.
I've got my playbook down to almost the size I want, Pete. It's almost there.
On 1st and 10, Watson. Throw outside, complete.
I got leg spike there.
And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Clayton Gathers makes the stop. The completion on 1st didn't get much, and now the run on 2nd doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
The Texans on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 8. A shotgun snap for Watson. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Griffin. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Just a 5-yard pickup, but it leads to 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
The kick by Fairbairn
Barely.
is good. And that will
As far as making my playbook tiny?
further. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
The Colts offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
He goes full extension, and he's got it. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away.
No way.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive.
I'm going to rob here all the way. I'm going to ignore Decky Doyle completely.
And they've been on the spot just about every time.
Let's go.
And check on the scoreboard. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
From the gun on third down, Luck.
Let's go, Clowney.
The Texans able to get in there for the sack. The former #1 overall pick, Jadeveon Clowney. In there to get him, and that's
well, what are you trying to build, Pete? Like for this playbook, which is kind of like a
big kick that time, 52 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And now out comes Houston. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
modernish air raid as opposed to the classic Mike Leach version. I just think of what core concepts are in the air raid. Shallow cross, mesh, smash, 4 verts. Make sure I have those base plays in all my playbooks, all my formations.
A gain of 6 there on first.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his
and then have a few, constraints off of that, like some shot plays, some spread West Coast-ish type of plays, like HB angle and Z spot and X spot and all that. That's my bubble screen game.
Not a whole lot doing there, so get it up to about the 28-yard line. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. They run again with 4.
That is, wow. Okay, Devonta Foreman, you go on your bad self.
For the first down. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield. Guy can take it the distance. But in short yardage, trying to pick up first downs, that big guy, always a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
Back now in Houston, It's the Texans in control of the football and leading this game.
Try to limit yourself to no more than 12 plays of formation.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Back 22. Back 22. Reset.
On 1st down, Irvin. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Offensively, with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo.
That's one that has to be in there.
Just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast.
All right, so now I'm in my short passing game rhythm. I'm not getting sacked anymore.
Near the 40 to the 39. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this
Stick.
situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Down. Blue lane.
3rd and 2. Watson finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And some space here. Oh, the big play's going to get even
Good on,
bigger.
dude.
Penalty flags are down, and I believe they're going to get a face mask penalty tacked on. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty's not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
Yes, there's one all hitch that works.
Maybe a critical mistake at this juncture is
It's out of empty.
1st and 10.
Empty all hitch you can actually work with.
Green 39.
Watson now. From the gun, he'll throw. Caught here by Griffin. Back-to-back 11-yard gains, and they've got another 1st down.
These guys are running offense like
Yeah, start out like that, Pete. Choose one play from each concept that you want, that you're trying to build around for each formation. Then once you have those, you know, see what you got, and you feel like you need to add some wrinkles to those, then add a couple more. That'll keep your playbook from being a bloated mess.
They'll go with Foreman, and he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Texans will add on to their lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded at the 2.
Try to avoid users, Dalton, at all costs.
Extra yards up to the 27-yard line. And now
And just find the best open matchup you can. I've watched your past few games. You're playing well, man. You just need to, you know, clean up some mistakes on your reads. You'll be right there.
Asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler.
Now a hit and lost the football. It's out.
All right, pass rush is getting to him now.
Were able to fall on this when they were, and so possession will remain with Indy. Call it luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. We don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
All right, the ball post had to pick one.
Takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. They go play action here on 1st down. Looking deep for Hilton, and almost intercepted.
Wow, safety
pick of the game instead of
didn't let the post cross his face.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
It's a blessing.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Back to the air, Lock on 2nd down. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the
Earl, you got to
backfield.
catch that.
Let's get the call. Well, your QB's been sacked 4 times in the game already, and they're the holding call.
And you know darn well the offensive line coach is frustrated and upset that he's been hit that many times already. He doesn't really care that they hold now. Just don't let him get hit anymore.
Here's Luck now on 2nd down.
Oh, Lordy.
It's incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
The Colts on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be 3rd and forever. Again, Luck. And Luck will be intercepted for a 3rd time.
Wow, I got a great animation there.
Jackson, and they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in
Season of
December,
giving.
right? It is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
Here's Foreman, and this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
You know what? I should still throw. I'm not gonna allow him to just blitz me like this with impunity. Even though I'm up 26-9 with 8 and change left, if he keeps on doing that, I'm going to keep on throwing the football. Simple as that. I don't care. It makes me look like a jerk. I'm not going to put up with this.
Here's Watson now on 2nd down. And he'll find QT on the right side complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. The Texans on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This time it's 3rd and 3. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? Jumpy on the right side of the line.
Sometimes when you're on the end, a little bit farther away from the ball, any type of movement will get you to jump, and that's exactly what happened there.
Maybe a critical mistake at this juncture is now they've got a 1st and 10.
I mean, look at this. I'm not going to let him stack the line like this.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
And just zero blitz his life away.
Down here right around the 23-yard line.
I mean, it's an 18-point game. This is Madden. Crazy things can happen.
Second and very short. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
To throw on 2nd is Watson.
Oh, boy.
And his throw is going to be incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. And that'll make it 3rd down. Something of a rare incompletion. Remember, Charles, last week under 50% throwing the football. That's what he was, but he has turned that around in this game.
Last week was what's commonly known as a fluke. For him to be under 50%, not normal, not the usual. But to be up over 80%, That's extra time in practice, and that's throwing with extra confidence as well.
Watson on third down. And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first, but at least it's fourth down.
Well, there's that, and there's, you know, basic, just common sense football. If you're going to be sending 6, 7 guys like that, so with reckless abandon, I gotta do something to make you say, knock that off.
And you know, in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
This will be taken in at the 1. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Let's go. Honeybacker's playing tough out there.
They attack him here. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. On 2nd and 10, Locke. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
They're going deep in the play.
Now you can have that.
Great grab on the other end. And a nice little quick spin move before he's dropped. And a pretty good gain. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. I've seen it too many times.
I tell you what, Mr. Reed plays really damn well.
It's incomplete. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
He's having a really nice rookie season.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far.
I'm just going to rob the first crosser I see here.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
And that's how you fill the alley.
About the 40. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Stay in this.
He didn't run the ball at all on this drive, but 3rd and short definitely was a great time to dial one up.
Here's Locke.
All right.
Oh, he dropped it.
The moment of truth.
And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Locke.
Boom. There we go.
This is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu, and they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature.
That was a perfect example of Palm's coverage.
Is he being fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. They'll start the drive with a give to Foreman, and he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bythema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech.
Good Donta Foreman go.
Big one there for the Texans, 18 yards. Well, that looked like an example of what you said back in the first half. A running back of his size can really wear down a defense. I think he's starting to do that.
I think you're exactly right. And know what else he's doing? He's inspiring the rest of his team because they see this starting to happen as well. So that means they're going to redouble their efforts to help him out. Extra blocking, getting downfield, helping him out.
On the handoff, this is Irvin. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Again, they run. Again, it's Irvin. And a penalty flag down as he gets
Flag on the play. How's an illegal block on the backside on a dive?
Right back to Irvin. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. He's able to get 4 back on the run, but now they'll have to find something here on 3rd and about 14. They'll run with Foreman.
Well, here comes Flag-a-Rama on the offensive line.
But that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee? The decision is to decline it and not give him the down back.
They might as well have sent a skywriter above the stadium saying, we don't think you can get the first down against our defense by that decision.
His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. And this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. Now the Colts offense gets ready to head back on the field. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Time for a break. We'll come back and wrap up garbage time after this. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. They will run again with Coleman. And that play going absolutely nowhere.
Oh, it's all over but the crime.
Before he could get out of the backfield. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. The Colts on 3rd down. They've converted a 1/3 of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is 3rd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. He's able to chew up 8 yards on the carry there, but still 4th down upcoming.
And that's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. It's complete to Graham. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35.
No, I don't. I've never played Sfdl before.
There, and they do indeed convert on fourth. Now it's Love. Now a desperation throw.
Oh my God, are you serious? He hung on to that?
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A gain of 32 that time. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now, because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
We'll stay in this.
6 there on first. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. Now a first down throw. Lock. Oh, he dropped
Moment of truth.
And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. 2nd and 10, Luck again. That's incomplete. Another pick. My goodness. He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter and find their way open.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now Locke. Unable to corral him.
Well, he had to earn that one.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. It's Coleman here. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Tevin Coleman hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Colts are able to cut into this lead. So now Luck is going to bring the Colts up here to go for the 2-point try. Out of the gun, Luck. Dancing to his left.
Did he get it? No, he did not.
He had time to set up a campsite, but in the
Heavyweight.
secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point.
I'm not on the fire top Bulls train. Bulls neither annoys me or excites me. He's just kind of there.
As they get set to take over here. Only one timeout defensively, so this should just be a simple kneel down.
I agree totally. I looked at my time management.
He's like the new Jim Caldwell in that regard. He's got no personality. I mean, he doesn't wow you. He doesn't overly irritate you. He's just a bland, vanilla head coach.
And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
So for Houston, it's a very important win as they move to 9-4 now on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for Indianapolis, they can ill afford to drop too many more as they fall to 7-6 on the year. And they will get a home date next week as they will take on the Dallas Cowboys. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
All right, well, you know, game started out kind of annoying, but eventually we pulled away. Got my max protect on against those zero blitzes, hit some big plays downfield, and the D tightened up. My rookie left tackle gave up 4 sacks. My right tackle gave up 3. But we survive. Clowney with 2 sacks. Merciless with 1. Not a big day for Watt today. Watt had a grand total of 2 tackles. But everyone else was pretty active. All right. So that gets us to 9-4. Honey Badger gets an update. Honey Badger can get it done, boy. So we get to 9-4. Let's look at some stats. Mr. Watson having a big year. Need to get Lamar Miller back, though. He's been hurt for a couple of weeks. He's out for a couple more, I think. Will LaFleur knocking on the door to 1,000 yards? Not a lot of TDs, though. Hopkins is getting them all. Clowney's got 13 sacks. Watt's got 9.5. Watt's basically played half a season. And Justin Reed, the rookie out of Stanford, having a decent year. He's fast. He's got 80 zone coverage now. Not as much of an enforcer as I would like as a strong safety. But, you know, I'll take it. So there you go. Anyway, that is that for now. Who do we have left on the schedule? Jets, Eagles, and Jags. But ever since I got Hopkins and Watt back, we've been on a rip. Hopkins and Watt got hurt in week 1, and I was just trying to grind and survive till I got them back after my bye week, and we've been On a roll.
I'm at least in the vicinity to try and make an impact on the play possible.
Don't know yet. Waiting for the playoffs to end, Mr. Hirsch.
And Madden
So, anyhow,
is not
hope you guys enjoy. I'll talk to you all later. Peace.